Hello guys, welcome to my channel and to another very simple gouache tutorial. It's still pretty cold outside, so let's paint a beautiful winter landscape together. If you find this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up, and now let's get started. First of all, you will need some mixed media or watercolor paper that can handle quite a bit of water and some washi tape to tape off the edges. Next you will need yellow, magenta, blue and white gouache. If you have, I would recommend some apricot as well, but that's optional. Also get a jar of water, and last but not least you will need a flat brush and a small round brush. Start by mixing every color with quite a bit of white so you get a very light pastel color. Remember, light gouache paint always dries a little darker, whereas dark gouache paints dry a little lighter, so make sure that you mix in enough white. Once you have prepared all your paints, start applying some of the yellow paint to your paper, working your way up from the middle of the paper. Use a bit of water to dilute the paint so you'll get a nice and thin layer. Next, either use apricot if you have, or pastel pink to continue your way up to the top. Again, use some water to dilute the paint and try to blend it together with the top yellow area. And last but not least, do the same with pastel blue. When you're happy with the sky, let the paint dry. Now use white and cover the whole bottom part of the paper. Once you've done that, use a bit of blue paint to add some hills and give some dimension to the snow. You don't have to wait for the white paint to dry this time. In fact, it's way easier to blend the blue into the white paint while the white paint is still wet. To make it look a little more dreamy, use some pastel pink on the snow too. If you feel like you lost too much of the white highlights, just bring them back by adding some white on top. Then let the area dry. Now it's time to paint some pine trees. Use some darker green paint and a teeny tiny bit of red to make the green less bright. Then mix some of the green paint with white to create a lighter shade of green. Then start adding trees. Remember that objects that are far away from you appear lighter and smaller, whereas objects that are closer to you seem darker and bigger. Therefore, begin with some small lighter trees in the back and then work your way to the front, continuously using more of the darker green. The construction of the trees is pretty simple, just a vertical paint stroke and lots of smaller ones pointing to the sides. For the trees in the front, I would recommend to also start with a lighter green and then use the darker green on top to define the branches and shadow areas. Use a small round brush and add snow to the branches. Make sure to leave some space in between so you can still some green paint here and there. If you like, you can mix in some pastel pink here as well, so it matches the rest of the snow. Make sure that your trees are fully dry before continuing, because otherwise your snow will be all light green when the white paint mixes with the green paint. To finish the painting, add the moon to the sky with white. If you like, you could also add some stars or birds or whatever you like, just get creative. And then it's time to peel off the tape and enjoy your finished artwork. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you have any questions, let me know in the comments and I'll try to help as best as I can. If you liked this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Thank you for watching and see you next time. Bye!